Hello, my name is Jim Thomas, and welcome to the Fitness Management Update. Our topic today is methods for improving gym sales. Number one is you want to get in a habit of catching people doing something right. You want to reinforce positive performance. Too often, we focus on what's wrong, what's wrong, what's wrong. And you know what? There's always going to be things that aren't quite right. Number one, in terms of improving sales performance in your gym, get in the habit of catching people doing something right and acknowledge it. Hey, great job on handling that customer. Great job on that phone inquiry. Hey, great job on that performance today. Hey, thank you for that sale. Number two is you want to create an environment that allows a motivated person to act. And this is really the core definition of management, but it's about a lot of things we're going to talk about here, but it's about having a system in place, the discipline to follow that system. If a person gets off track, bring them back in. Making sure that we're acknowledging the good, but create that environment that's going to make this person successful. Next is you want to simplify the job. One of the things as you're looking at this is always, how can I simplify it? How can I simplify it? One of the things that happens over time is sometimes this can get rather complicated and you get so many moving parts. And we see this actually a lot of times in clubs where we go into and we're doing a turnaround, we're doing a troubleshooting, we're doing the gym rescue thing. And the job has become so complicated, even the owner sometimes can struggle with it. So we look to reduce the number of moving parts. We look for ways to simplify it. Next is you as the leader, you as the manager, never let your staff feel your pressures or frustrations. Too often when we go into clubs and we're trying to get them back on track, one of the problems is, the owner or the manager, they are letting their feelings being known to everybody. Everybody knows their pressure they're under and the frustrations they feel. You cannot do that. Okay, this goes under that heading of creating an environment that allows a motivated person to act. They're not going to be very motivated or willing to act if they're feeling your pressures too. Next is you want to conduct regular training sessions for each department. Every department should have regular training. Ideally, there should be some kind of sales training done every day that every part of your staff is involved with. But make sure you're training. You're not going to get better at this unless we're training every day and everybody on staff is involved. Next, you want to play the hand you're dealt. And what I mean by that is, don't be making excuses. It's not the time of year. It's not the weather. It's not the competition. It's not the price. It's not, this or that. It's always going to be you. Choose to be accountable here. Don't be pointing fingers at other things. Take the hand you're dealt and let's make it work. Next is you want to become a resource center for those around you. Certainly in the sales process, you want to become that resource center to help a person get results. But also, for other staff, how can you help make them better? Okay, how can you help them improve? How can you help make this more fun and help make them more effective? Okay, stay focused on the goals of your staff. And of course, the goals of staff, let's just use a number, it's 100 sales. Stay focused on these objectives, a certain number of sales each month, a certain number of leads collected each day, a certain number of outbound calls, every day. So stay focused on these objectives and manage those objectives. Next is don't lose sight of your own super objective. Most everybody, I think, that gets into the fitness business, and certainly those at the ownership level and management level, we get onto it because we believe in it. We're passionate about it. And so don't lose sight of your super objective. Number one, why is this important to you? And also make sure you're staying active in your gym. Make sure you're using it. This is going to, keep you a believer and understanding how good it really does feel and how it really can change lives. And then finally, keep it fun, not only for your staff, but also for your members. I know it's the fitness business. I know that's the end result, but really it's the entertainment business, keeping people engaged, keeping their interest level high, keeping desire high, keeping it fun. And you want to keep it fun for your staff. And if you'll follow these steps and keeping your staff on track, you'll find that it will be fun. And particularly if they're making money, it's going to be fun. If they're helping other people get results, it's going to be fun. My name is Jim Thomas, and this has been the Fitness Management Update.